Hello, and welcome back to Radio 1 International, your go-to space for all the buzz where Hollywood meets Bollywood, and the world of entertainment never stops surprising us. And today's headline? Oh, it's big. Hollywood star Sydney Sweeney, yes, the breakout star from Euphoria and Anyone But You, has reportedly been offered a role in a Bollywood movie with a paycheck of 530 Indian rupees crore. That's right, 530 crores. Or in US terms, over $60 million. This is not just jaw-dropping, it's history-making. According to a report making waves in the entertainment industry, a top Bollywood production house has reached out to Sydney Sweeney with what can only be described as a mega offer. The film in question? A yet-to-be-titled action drama that's said to have a budget close to 1,000 Indian rupees crore. We're talking international locations, huge action sequences, and a female-led storyline. And guess who they want front and center? Sydney herself. Sources close to Sydney say she was completely shocked when she first heard the number. In fact, she apparently joked to her team that this was more than she's ever been offered in Hollywood. And honestly, she's not wrong. Even top Hollywood stars don't always get checks that massive. Clearly, Bollywood is pulling out all the stops to make this project a global blockbuster. So why Sydney Sweeney? Well, let's look at her career. Think about it. We've seen Priyanka Chopra and Deepika Padukone crossing over from Bollywood to Hollywood, but the reverse hasn't really happened at this scale. Sure, Hollywood stars like Will Smith and Sylvester Stallone have made cameo appearances in Indian films, but this is different. This is a top-tier Hollywood actress being courted with one of the biggest paychecks in cinematic history. If it goes through, Sydney Sweeney could become the first Hollywood actress to headline a full-fledged Bollywood blockbuster. In India, the reactions are mixed. Some are thrilled at the idea of global collaborations, calling it a game changer. Others wonder if Bollywood should invest this kind of money into its own local talent instead of chasing Hollywood stars. Meanwhile, Hollywood insiders are equally stunned. One agency executive reportedly said, "This number is almost unreal." It changes the conversation about crossovers entirely. Sydney's peers are said to be cheering her on, with many calling her the lucky chosen one of this generation. To really understand why this is such a big deal, let's take a quick look back at Sydney's journey. She started with small roles in shows like Grey's Anatomy and The Handmaid's Tale. Her breakthrough came with HBO's Euphoria, where she became one of the most talked-about young stars. From there, she jumped to The White Lotus, earning critical acclaim. She became a household name after HBO's Euphoria, proved her box office pull with Anyone But You, and showed her acting chops in Immaculate. She's young, versatile, and has fans worldwide. For Bollywood, she's the perfect pick, someone who could draw audiences not just in India but also across Europe, the US, and Asia. It's a smart, global move. As soon as this news broke, social media went into overdrive. Fans started making edits of Sydney in Indian outfits, fan-casting her opposite Bollywood big names like Hrithik Roshan, Ranbir Kapoor, or even Shah Rukh Khan. Some are thrilled at the idea, calling it the beginning of a new Hollywood-Bollywood era. Others are more skeptical, asking, why pay a Hollywood star this much when India already has incredible actresses? Interestingly, this story also opens up a conversation about the future of international collaborations. Could we see more Hollywood actors joining Bollywood? Could this lead to co-productions between Indian studios and American ones? Remember, the world of entertainment is more connected than ever, thanks to streaming platforms. A Bollywood film with Sydney Sweeney could end up trending on Netflix, Disney+, or Amazon Prime worldwide the moment it's released. So yes, the debate is real. If Sydney accepts, this project could redefine what Indian cinema looks like on the world stage. Imagine a film that blends the grandeur of Bollywood with the global appeal of a Hollywood star. It could push Bollywood further into the international market, bringing in audiences who might never have watched an Indian film before. Another interesting angle here is cultural exchange. If Sydney really says yes, she'll not only be acting but also adapting to the Bollywood style of storytelling, which is very different from Hollywood. Long song sequences, emotional family drama, over-the-top action, and of course, those iconic Bollywood dance numbers. It would be fascinating to see how Sydney adapts to that world and how Indian filmmakers adapt their style to suit a Hollywood star. This isn't just about Sydney, it's about the global expansion of Indian storytelling. This move could mark the beginning of a new era, where Bollywood and Hollywood don't just stay in their lanes, but collaborate more deeply. Global stories, bigger budgets, and stars from every corner of the world working together. Sydney's potential project could be the bridge that brings the industries even closer. So, what happens next? For now, Sydney Sweeney has not officially confirmed or denied the offer. But if she says yes, this could be one of the most talked about films of the decade. One thing's for sure, the paycheck alone has already made history. Of course, let's not forget the scale of the paycheck in Indian terms. 530 Indian rupees crore is more than what many Bollywood blockbusters make at the box office. For one actress to be offered that amount, it tells us Bollywood is ready to play in the same league as Hollywood in terms of money, ambition, and global reach. It also sets a new benchmark that might inspire, or pressure, Bollywood producers when negotiating with their own top stars. Fans are already dreaming about who her co-star might be. Imagine Sydney sharing screen space with Ranbir Kapoor in a romantic drama, or matching action moves with Hrithik Roshan in a high-octane thriller. Or picture her paired opposite Shah Rukh Khan, the king of Bollywood himself. That would be a global event. Casting decisions like these could be just as impactful as the paycheck itself. If Sydney accepts, this project could redefine what Indian cinema looks like on the world stage. Imagine a film that blends the grandeur of Bollywood with the global appeal of a Hollywood star. It could push Bollywood further into the international market, bringing in audiences who might never have watched an Indian film before. This isn't just about Sydney, it's about the global expansion of Indian storytelling. This is Radio 1 International, bringing you the stories that connect Hollywood to Bollywood. I'm your host, and we'll be right back with more global entertainment updates. Stay tuned.